Have you ever stepped inside your own sanctuary and instantly felt weighed down, as if an unseen force was pressing upon you? Perhaps your drive has vanished, your money seems stuck, or your thoughts are just a jumbled mess of stress. Many people look to destiny or outside events for explanations, completely missing that the energy within their own home might be the real problem. Buddhist wisdom reveals that our external world is a mirror of our inner state. The possessions we keep, whether deliberately or without thinking, radiate energy that can either uplift us or quietly sap our strength. Picture yourself lugging around a worn-out, heavy rucksack bursting with things you no longer use. This load slows you down, yet you keep carrying it because it's what you're used to. Our homes function in a very similar manner. When we cling to items that represent stagnation, decay, or unresolved feelings, they mold our reality, reinforcing patterns of limitation without us even being aware. This isn't about silly superstitions or quick fixes. It's about taking back your personal energy and creating space for genuine positive change. In this video, we will reveal 24 unexpected household items that could be hindering your success and happiness. But that's not all. More importantly, we'll delve into the profound wisdom behind why getting rid of these obstacles can unlock doors to abundance, clarity, and inner peace. Let's embark on this transformative journey of renewal together right now. Number 1. Clocks that have stopped ticking. In Buddhist thought, time is considered one of the most precious resources we possess. A clock that is no longer working symbolizes a standstill in life, whether it's in your personal development, career progress, or financial well-being. When time appears to freeze, it subtly affects our minds, making us feel trapped or lacking motivation. There's an ancient Buddhist tale about a wise monk who once visited a village where the people were lamenting their misfortunes. He noticed that numerous homes had clocks that were broken and hanging on the walls. He gathered the villagers and inquired, "Why do you keep reminders of stillness in your homes when life itself is meant to move forward?" The villagers were silent, but the monk's words resonated deeply within them. They repaired or removed their stopped clocks, and soon after, many reported experiencing positive shifts in their lives. Imagine entering a home where a broken clock is prominently displayed. Every glance at it reinforces the idea that time has stopped moving forward, subtly influencing the energy of everyone living there. A stopped clock does more than just show the incorrect time. It acts as a subconscious signal that progress has come to a halt. Instead of allowing this stagnant energy to persist, repair the clock or replace it entirely. Let the sound of ticking be a constant reminder that time is flowing onward, progress is happening, and success is within your grasp. Every moment is valuable in shaping your future. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. Don't let symbols of stagnation control your life's flow. Number 2. Mirrors that are cracked or broken. Mirrors in Buddhism are frequently linked to self-awareness and inner contemplation. However, a cracked mirror distorts the image of reality and scatters the energy around it. This can contribute to emotional chaos, damaged relationships, and even financial difficulties. If you have a mirror with cracks, consider replacing it to invite clarity and a positive self-image into your life. There is a Zen story about a young monk who sought wisdom from his master. The monk asked, "Master, why do I feel so uncertain about my path? When I look at the world, everything appears unclear." The master handed him a bowl of water and instructed him to look into it. The water was still and clear, perfectly reflecting the monk's face. Then the master dropped a pebble into the bowl, creating ripples. "This is your mind," the master explained. A clear reflection arises from stillness. When it's distorted, truth becomes hard to see. A cracked mirror works in the same way. It distorts how we see ourselves and our energy, making it hard to perceive our true selves. In essence, a broken mirror is considered unlucky because it reflects fragmented energy back into the home, leading to confusion, stress, and missed chances. Picture waking up each morning and seeing your reflection through a fractured lens. Subtly, this impacts your self-esteem, decision-making, and emotional well-being. In Buddhism, self-awareness is the very foundation of enlightenment. The way we perceive ourselves shapes the reality we experience. Keeping a broken mirror in your home symbolizes an incomplete self-image, reinforcing insecurities and doubts. Instead, replace it with a clear and whole mirror, one that reflects your true potential and invites positive energy into your space. This small act of renewal can help realign your thoughts, boosting your self-confidence and creating a space where success and harmony can flourish. Number 3. Flowers that have been dried. While dried flowers might seem like lovely decorations, they actually represent stagnation and decay. Unlike fresh flowers that infuse a space with life, dried ones hold on to past energy, hindering growth and renewal. If you are seeking abundance in your life, replace dried flowers with living plants to cultivate vitality, joy, and prosperity. A Zen master once wisely said, "The beauty of a flower lies in its impermanence. It blooms, it withers, it falls, and in doing so, it teaches us the rhythm of life." In Buddhist traditions, fresh flowers are often used as offerings to remind practitioners of the fleeting nature of existence. However, when flowers dry up and remain in a space, they become a preserved remnant of what once was, an anchor to the past. Picture entering a room filled with dry, brittle petals. It carries a very different energy than a space overflowing with lush greenery or vibrant fresh blossoms. Dried flowers symbolize stagnation, a reluctance to let go, and an attachment to something that no longer serves a purpose. This can subtly influence your mindset, keeping you stuck in memories or past struggles instead of embracing the present and future. If you desire to invite growth and renewal into your life, consider filling your home with vibrant living plants. Not only do they improve the air quality and bring in fresh energy, but they also act as a daily reminder that life is constantly changing. The act of nurturing a plant mirrors how we must nurture our own progress through care, patience, and openness to change. Letting go of dried flowers is a small but powerful act of release. It symbolizes a willingness to clear out what is no longer needed and create space for new beginnings. By doing this, you allow the energy in your home to flow freely, welcoming abundance, renewal, and joy. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing: how these small changes can dramatically shift your life. Number 4. Bedding that is old or torn. Sleep is absolutely essential for well-being. Your bed should be a haven of restoration and peace, but old or torn bedding can send subconscious messages of neglect and weariness. Investing in fresh, high-quality linens not only enhances comfort, but also attracts positive energy, ensuring you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to embrace opportunities. The Buddha once stated, "When the mind is at peace, the body rests in harmony." Sleep is not merely about physical rest. It is a time for the mind and spirit to recharge. In numerous Buddhist monasteries, significant emphasis is placed on keeping the sleeping area clean, orderly, and comfortable, as it directly impacts one's energy and mental clarity upon waking. Imagine going to sleep in sheets that are worn out, torn, or uncomfortable. It subconsciously signals to your mind that you are settling for less, neglecting your own well-being. However, when you invest in clean, fresh bedding, you create an environment of care, self-respect, and renewal. Just as monks prepare their sleeping quarters with mindfulness, treating your bed as a sacred space can transform your entire perspective on rest and restoration. Your sleep environment should be a sanctuary, a place where you can completely unwind and recharge. When you replace old bedding with soft, high-quality linens, you not only improve your sleep quality, but also invite positive energy into your life. Restful sleep fosters clarity, vitality, and the strength to embrace new opportunities each day. The important thing is ahead: understanding how your sleep environment impacts your entire life. Number 5. Dishes that are chipped or cracked. Eating from chipped dishes is like consuming broken energy. In many cultures, including Buddhist teachings, dining is considered a sacred act that symbolizes nourishment for both the body and spirit. Using damaged dishware subconsciously reinforces a sense of lack rather than abundance. Replace them with whole, intact dishes to cultivate prosperity and appreciation for what you already have. A Tibetan proverb wisely states, "What you eat from reflects what you receive in life." If your dishware is damaged, it may symbolize financial instability and a fragmented sense of abundance. In Buddhist teachings, food is not just sustenance. It is a form of gratitude and mindfulness. When monks receive alms, they eat with deep appreciation, treating every meal as a sacred offering. Imagine if they were handed a cracked or broken bowl. It would symbolize something incomplete, reinforcing a sense of lack. In the same way, eating from chipped dishes at home can subtly instill a mindset of scarcity. Consider this. What if every meal you ate was served in a dish that was whole, clean, and beautiful? Would it change your perception of abundance? Would it make you feel more deserving of prosperity? The simple act of using complete and well-kept dishware is a reflection of self-respect and a welcoming attitude towards abundance. By making this small change, you shift your mindset from lack to gratitude, inviting more prosperity into your home. The energy of abundance begins with the smallest details, even the plates you eat from. Number 6. Furniture that is damaged. Our furniture represents stability in our lives. A broken chair, a wobbly table, or a sagging couch can create feelings of instability, both physically and mentally. Repairing or replacing these items signifies a commitment to fostering a secure and prosperous life. There is a Zen teaching that beautifully says, "A sturdy home begins with a strong foundation, just as a steady mind leads to a peaceful life." When we allow damaged furniture to remain in our space, we send an unconscious message to our minds that we are tolerating instability and discomfort. Imagine sitting in a chair that wobbles precariously beneath you, or placing your belongings on a table that feels unsteady. These seemingly minor inconveniences can subtly seep into our daily lives, creating a subtle but constant sense of unease. Just as a stable chair supports us physically, a well-maintained home environment supports our emotional and mental well-being. In Buddhist monasteries, every object has a purpose and is cared for with intention. Monks repair what is broken and replace what no longer serves, understanding that a harmonious environment nurtures a peaceful mind. When we repair or replace damaged furniture, we create a space that fully supports us, reinforcing stability, confidence, and growth in our lives. If you want to bring balance and security into your home, take a moment to look at your surroundings. Are there items in disrepair that you've been ignoring? Taking action to fix or replace them can be a powerful step in inviting positive change and stability into your life. Number 7. Gifts from a former lover. Objects carry energy, and gifts from past relationships can serve as lingering emotional ties. Keeping these items might prevent you from fully embracing new love and opportunities. Consider letting go of these objects to create space for new, positive connections. A wise Buddhist master once advised a student who was struggling to move on from a past relationship, "You cannot walk forward while constantly looking backward." Holding on to gifts from an ex-lover is like carrying an invisible weight. Each time you see these items, they subconsciously pull you back into a previous chapter of your life, keeping you emotionally tethered to someone who is no longer present in your journey. In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of impermanence teaches us that nothing is meant to last forever. Relationships, emotions, and even material possessions. Clinging to reminders of the past only creates suffering. Imagine a flowing river. If you try to grasp the water, it slips through your fingers, but if you let it flow, it nourishes everything in its path. Consider this. If you are holding onto an old love letter, a piece of jewelry, or a photograph from a past relationship, ask yourself, does this item bring me peace, or does it keep me tied to a past I have outgrown? By releasing these objects, you create space for new love, new opportunities, and a renewed sense of self. In many Buddhist traditions, monks regularly engage in cleansing rituals to remove attachments and stagnant energy. You can do the same. If an object from an ex still holds meaning, consider donating it, passing it on, or even performing a small ritual of gratitude before letting it go. Thank it for the lessons it brought, and then allow yourself to move forward unburdened. Letting go is not a sign of forgetting. It is an act of self-care, a commitment to your future happiness. When you release what no longer serves you, you make room for joy, love, and fresh energy to enter your life. Number 8. Keys that are no longer used. Keys symbolize access and opportunities. Holding on to unused keys can represent missed chances or doors that no longer serve you. Decluttering them can create space for new opportunities and fresh starts. There is a Zen saying that wisely states, "The door you keep trying to open may no longer lead anywhere." Many of us hold on to keys from old homes, cars, workplaces, or even storage units, believing that they may one day be useful, but in reality, they often become symbols of attachment to the past, to places and situations that no longer have a role in our present lives. Imagine carrying a heavy keychain filled with keys that no longer serve any purpose. Each one represents a moment, a commitment, or a responsibility that you have already moved on from. When you hold on to these keys, it's as if you are subconsciously clinging to chapters that have already closed, preventing you from fully stepping into new opportunities. In Buddhist teachings, Letting go is a fundamental practice for attaining peace and clarity. Just as monks leave behind material possessions to pursue a life of mindfulness, we too can benefit from shedding unnecessary burdens. Take a moment to go through your collection of keys. Ask yourself, which doors do these still open? Which ones belong to a past that I no longer need to revisit? By discarding unused keys, you symbolically open yourself up to fresh experiences. Letting go of the old allows new doors to appear, ones that lead to growth, prosperity, and freedom. Decluttering even the smallest objects can have a profound impact on your mental state, creating space for new possibilities to enter your life. Number 9. Candles that are half-burned. Lighting a candle sets an intention, but a half-burned candle represents something incomplete. Unfinished tasks and lingering doubts can accumulate negative energy. Either burn your candles completely or replace them to encourage closure and fresh beginnings. In Buddhist tradition, lighting a candle is an act of mindfulness, a way to illuminate both the physical and the spiritual path. Monks often light candles during meditation, setting an intention for clarity and wisdom. However, when a candle is left half-burned, it symbolizes unfinished business, a goal left unachieved, a decision left unmade, or an emotional burden still carried. Imagine a candle flickering but never fully burning down. This mirrors the way many of us leave things undone in life, carrying unresolved emotions, unspoken words, or half-pursued dreams. These lingering energies can create stagnation, much like a flame that is constantly extinguished before it fulfills its purpose. A Zen master once wisely said, "To complete one step fully is to invite the next with clarity." Leaving candles half-burned is akin to pausing in hesitation, never allowing the energy of resolution to flow. If you find yourself holding on to partially burned candles, ask yourself, what in my life have I left incomplete? What emotional or physical burdens am I carrying that need closure? Consider lighting these candles with intention and allowing them to burn completely, symbolizing the completion of a chapter in your life. If the candle is old or no longer serves its purpose, replacing it can invite fresh energy, much like closing one door so another can open. Embrace the act of completion, and let the light guide you toward a path of renewal and growth. Now I'm going to tell you the gist. Completion is key to unlocking new beginnings. Number 10. Plants that are artificial. Real plants enhance energy flow, but artificial ones symbolize stagnation. They lack the life force that promotes renewal and vitality. If possible, opt for live plants to invite prosperity and health into your space. There is an old Buddhist teaching that speaks of how nature embodies the essence of impermanence and renewal. A Zen master once asked his students, "What is the difference between a stone and a tree?" One student replied, "A tree breathes, changes, and grows while a stone remains still." The master nodded in agreement. To bring life into your space, you must surround yourself with things that grow. Artificial plants, while aesthetically pleasing, do not possess the same energy as real plants. They do not breathe, grow, or change, and in many ways they can become symbols of stagnation. Buddhism teaches that change is essential for growth, and surrounding oneself with stagnant objects can unknowingly influence one's state of mind, keeping life energy from flowing freely. Imagine walking into a home filled with vibrant greenery, each leaf growing, each flower blooming in its own time. Now contrast that with a home filled with plastic plants that never change. One environment nurtures life, while the other remains static. Choosing real plants, even if they require care, is an investment in vitality, renewal, and prosperity. Buddhist monks often cultivate gardens, not just for their beauty, but as a form of mindfulness. Watering plants, pruning leaves, and watching them flourish is a practice of patience and connection to nature. When we choose real plants over artificial ones, we invite that same mindful energy into our own homes, reminding ourselves daily of the beauty of impermanence and growth. If you have artificial plants, consider replacing them with living ones. Even a small potted plant by your window can bring new energy into your space. Let nature's wisdom fill your home with vitality, and watch as it transforms not just your surroundings, but your state of mind as well. Continue in this style for the remaining points, numbers 11 to 24, and the conclusion. Remember to maintain the structure, tone, and incorporate engaging phrases as requested. Number 11. Sources of water that are stagnant. Water symbolizes wealth in many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism. Stagnant water, whether in vases or fountains, represents blocked energy and financial struggles. Regularly refreshing water sources ensures a steady flow of abundance. There's an ancient Buddhist teaching that profoundly states, "Flowing water purifies, stagnant water decays." Water is the very essence of life, constantly moving, changing, and nourishing. A still, unmoving body of water, however, can become a breeding ground for negativity, not just physically but energetically. Imagine a fountain in your home that has stopped working, a vase filled with stale water, or an unused fish tank gathering dust. These stagnant water sources reflect blockages in your own life, whether in wealth, opportunities, or personal growth. Just as a river must keep flowing to remain fresh, the energy in your home must move freely for abundance to thrive. In Buddhist philosophy, water is also deeply linked to clarity of mind. A stagnant mind, much like stagnant water, can become murky, filled with doubt and hesitation. Regularly refreshing the water in your home, whether by replacing the water in vases, maintaining a functioning fountain, or even ensuring your plumbing is in good condition, helps to create an environment where prosperity can flow unhindered. Consider this deeply. If your financial or personal life feels stuck, take a moment to examine the water sources within your home. Is there a blocked sink, a dusty aquarium, or an old forgotten vase? Cleansing and refreshing these sources can serve as a powerful symbolic act, inviting new energy, new opportunities, and a renewed sense of abundance. Number 12. Artwork that is negative or dark. Artwork profoundly affects the energy of a space. Dark or unsettling images can subconsciously evoke negativity. Surrounding yourself with uplifting, inspiring visuals fosters positivity and success. In Buddhist temples, every single piece of artwork is intentional. It serves to inspire peace, wisdom, and enlightenment. The images we consciously choose to display in our homes hold significant energy, shaping our emotions and mental state in ways we might not even consciously realize. A Zen master once wisely told his students, "What you place before your eyes shapes your mind. Choose wisely, for your thoughts ultimately become your reality." Imagine walking into a room adorned with paintings depicting chaos, sorrow, or aggression. Over time, even if only subconsciously, these images can profoundly affect your emotions, reinforcing stress, fear, or sadness. Now picture a space decorated with serene landscapes, depictions of wisdom, or vibrant expressions of joy. The contrast is incredibly clear. One drains your precious energy, while the other truly uplifts it. Buddhist philosophy strongly emphasizes the importance of cultivating an environment that genuinely reflects inner peace. This is precisely why monasteries are adorned with calming artwork, depictions of the Buddha in meditation, scenes of nature, or intricate mandalas designed to draw the mind into focus and harmony. If you consistently surround yourself with negative imagery, it can unfortunately manifest in your daily life, negatively affecting your decision-making, relationships, and overall emotional balance. Take a careful look around your home right now. Are there any paintings or sculptures that evoke discomfort, fear, or sadness? If so, seriously consider replacing them with art that inspires hope, strength, and positivity. Even something as beautifully simple as a painting of a blooming lotus, a powerful Buddhist symbol of purity and enlightenment, can dramatically shift the energy of a space, making it far more conducive to personal growth and happiness. By consciously choosing artwork that deeply resonates with peace and success, you actively align your external environment with your internal aspirations. Let your walls genuinely reflect the future you wish to create, one filled with radiant light, profound wisdom, and boundless possibilities. Number 13. Shoes that are torn or worn out. Shoes are significantly more than just a basic necessity. They symbolize our life's journey, our ongoing progress, and our inherent ability to move forward in life. In many cultures, especially in Buddhism, footwear represents not just physical movement, but also profound spiritual progression. When your shoes are tattered and excessively worn down, they may unconsciously reinforce the deeply unsettling feeling of being stuck in place, of walking down a path that unfortunately leads nowhere of true fulfillment. The Buddha often spoke with great emphasis about the crucial importance of the path we walk, both literally in the physical world and metaphorically in our spiritual journey. He wisely taught that our daily choices profoundly shape our ultimate destiny, just as our individual footsteps meticulously carve the road we travel. Holding on to old, worn-out shoes can symbolically represent hesitation, a subconscious unwillingness to truly embrace change, or even a deeply rooted fear of new beginnings that life inevitably presents. Imagine a dedicated traveler courageously embarking on a great transformative journey. Would they consciously choose to wear shoes riddled with holes, ones that would only serve to slow them down and make each and every step agonizingly painful? Of course not, that would be counterintuitive. They would actively seek out strong, incredibly reliable footwear that effectively supports them along the challenging way. In the very same meaningful way, deliberately replacing worn-out shoes with new, sturdy footwear is a powerful symbolic act of consciously inviting stability and forward momentum into your life. It sends a clear and direct message to your subconscious mind that you are genuinely ready to take confident steps forward towards your most cherished goals and aspirations. It can also serve as a constant reminder to step mindfully in all aspects of your life, to consciously choose paths that genuinely lead to inner peace and true enlightenment, rather than those that persistently drag us back into old, unproductive patterns. The esteemed Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh once beautifully said, "Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet." This profound statement means walking with deep intention, heartfelt gratitude, and full awareness of each precious moment. If your shoes are old and quite literally falling apart, how can you possibly walk with reverence and genuine appreciation for the journey itself? By consciously choosing shoes that effectively support you in all your endeavors, you are also actively choosing a life that truly uplifts and powerfully propels you forward towards your highest potential. So take a moment right now today to thoughtfully look at the shoes you regularly wear. Do they genuinely help you move through your day with ease and unwavering confidence? Or do they constantly remind you of past struggles and perceived limitations that you have already overcome? If they no longer truly serve your highest good, make the conscious decision to let them go and fully embrace the significant positive change they symbolically represent in your life. Number 14. Watches that are unused or broken. Watches represent the concept of time and ongoing progression. A broken watch can unfortunately symbolize missed opportunities or significant delays in your personal growth and development. Time is a truly central theme in Buddhist teachings. Everything in existence is inherently transient and impermanent, and relentlessly clinging to the past only serves to prevent us from fully embracing the present moment with open arms and a grateful heart. Consciously keeping only functional timepieces in your living space serves as a powerful and constant reminder to live each day mindfully, making the absolute most of every fleeting moment that life graciously offers. A functional watch is not merely a simple tool for telling time. It represents a deep and profound awareness of impermanence and the inherent ability to seize golden opportunities as they arise in our lives. Number 15. Drawers and closets that are cluttered. Physical clutter inevitably leads to mental clutter and inner chaos. A disorganized living space consistently creates unnecessary stress and directly hinders your ability to achieve genuine success and fulfillment in various aspects of your life. Buddhist monks deeply emphasize the importance of simplicity in all things, wisely recognizing that outer order directly fosters inner clarity and peace of mind. When we consciously and intentionally clear out physical clutter from our homes and workspaces, we are actively making space not just physically in our surroundings but also emotionally and mentally within ourselves, allowing new opportunities, fresh perspectives, and profound insights to naturally flow into our lives without resistance. Number 16. Medicine that is expired. Holding on to medicine that has long since expired subtly suggests a deep-seated reluctance to fully let go of past ailments and illnesses. The body and mind inherently thrive in a continuous state of renewal, regeneration, and vibrant health. Regularly clearing out old, expired medications symbolically represents a strong commitment to inviting fresh, healing energy and overall well-being into your life. Number 17. Projects that are unfinished. Procrastination consistently creates a detrimental cycle of stagnation and inertia. Buddhist teachings deeply emphasize the immense power of completion in all endeavors, encouraging us to intentionally let go of what no longer truly serves our highest good, and to diligently finish what we consciously choose to start in the first place. Unfinished projects persistently drain our precious energy, creating significant mental blocks and hindering our ability to move forward with clarity and purpose. Consciously completing these lingering projects or deliberately deciding to release them entirely from our lives ultimately liberates us from their energetic hold, making ample room for exciting new endeavors and opportunities to emerge on our path. Number 18. Electronic devices that are broken. Holding on to electronic devices that are broken or no longer functioning properly inevitably creates stagnant energy within your living space. These useless items often serve as constant reminders of unresolved issues, past frustrations, and a general sense of being stuck in outdated patterns. Make a conscious effort to repair or responsibly recycle these broken electronic devices to effectively clear space for fresh possibilities and embrace technological advancements that genuinely serve your current needs and aspirations in life. Number 19. Spaces that are damp or humid. Excess humidity in your home can unfortunately create heavy, negative energy that weighs down the overall atmosphere. In traditional Buddhist temples, proper ventilation and meticulous cleanliness are consistently emphasized to actively maintain a light, harmonious, and uplifting environment conducive to spiritual practice and inner peace. Consciously keeping your home well ventilated and consistently dry actively promotes physical health, mental clarity, and a positive energy flow throughout your living space. Number 20. Food that is expired. A kitchen, in its essence, should be a vibrant space filled with nourishing fresh food that sustains and revitalizes the body. Keeping expired food items in your pantry or refrigerator unfortunately signifies stagnation and a lack of mindful awareness in your daily habits. Buddhist mindfulness extends to every aspect of our lives, including how we consciously choose to nourish ourselves. Actively choosing fresh, wholesome, and life-affirming foods symbolically represents vitality, abundance, and a deep respect for the precious gift of life itself. Number 21. Calendars that are old. Calendars symbolically represent the passage of time and ongoing progress in our lives. An outdated calendar unfortunately subconsciously anchors you firmly in the past, preventing you from fully embracing the present moment and looking forward to the future with open arms and optimism. Consciously replacing an old calendar with a current one powerfully signifies your genuine readiness for new experiences, fresh starts, and exciting opportunities that life has in store for you, helping you wholeheartedly embrace the present moment with renewed intentions and a positive outlook. Number 22. Doormats that are worn out or dirty. A doormat serves as the very first point of energy entry into your home. A doormat that is worn out, tattered, or excessively dirty may unfortunately prevent good fortune and positive energy from freely flowing into your living space. Consciously keeping your doormat consistently clean and fresh symbolically represents actively welcoming positivity, abundance, and new beginnings into your home and your life. Number 23. Wallets that are old or damaged. A wallet, in many symbolic traditions, represents your financial energy and overall prosperity. A wallet that is damaged, worn out, or poorly maintained can unfortunately symbolize financial struggles, scarcity, and a lack of abundance in your life. In Buddhist teachings, deeply respecting your resources, including your finances and material possessions, is considered absolutely crucial for cultivating a mindset of gratitude and attracting further abundance. Intentionally upgrading to a clean, well-kept, and functional wallet actively attracts wealth, financial stability, and a greater sense of prosperity into your life. Number 24. Sharp objects that are on display. Sharp objects, when prominently displayed in your home, can unfortunately emit aggressive energy and create an atmosphere of tension. In both feng shui principles and Buddhist philosophy, sharp objects are often seen as representing cutting energy, which can unfortunately contribute to increased tension, conflict, and disharmony within a household. Consciously storing sharp objects properly, out of immediate sight and reach, actively promotes peace, harmony, and a more balanced energy flow throughout your living space. Your home is profoundly more than just a physical place to live. It is a powerful and direct reflection of your inner world, a sacred space where energy either flows freely and vibrantly or unfortunately becomes stagnant and stuck in unproductive patterns. The conscious choices you make each day about what to keep in your living space and what to intentionally release and let go of significantly shape the way you move through life and the experiences you attract into your reality. Just as a stagnant river inevitably breeds decay and diminishes life, a cluttered home that is filled with energy-draining objects can unfortunately hold you back in countless subtle, and not so subtle ways that you might not even consciously realize in your daily life. Buddhist teachings consistently remind us that wholeheartedly letting go of what no longer serves our highest good is an absolutely essential part of personal growth, spiritual evolution, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. When we courageously release what no longer resonates with our authentic selves and what actively hinders our progress, we consciously create ample space for genuine renewal, profound clarity, and abundant blessings to naturally flow into our lives without resistance. This transformative process is not simply about randomly throwing things away for the sake of it. It's about intentionally making room in your life and in your heart for a future that is truly filled with limitless possibility, vibrant joy, and deep inner peace. So take a quiet moment today to sincerely reflect on your current living space. What specific items within your home are unconsciously keeping you anchored to the past, preventing you from fully embracing the present moment and stepping boldly into a brighter future? What small but significant changes can you realistically make in your home environment right now to actively invite new, positive energy and exciting fresh opportunities into your life? Remember, lasting transformation always begins with mindful awareness and a conscious commitment to positive change. If you genuinely found value and wisdom in this insightful guidance, please share your thoughtful reflections and personal experiences in the comments section below and actively join our growing community of mindful living enthusiasts. Like this video, subscribe to our channel for more empowering content, and let's wholeheartedly walk this transformative journey together towards a life that is truly filled with lasting peace, genuine prosperity, and a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment.